Bengals Genius back in town from a great trip to Cincinnati. You know how it went. It was all fired up, going crazy. Burrow mania, Bengal mania, Chase mania. It was so hyped. The whole place was going absolutely insane. And it was amazing to see the whole thing. It was amazing. The crowd was electric. I'm still shocked it wasn't sold out, but the playoff game will definitely be sold out. And I just think, the hype train is heating up. But this was such a big game for obvious reasons. Breaking through the 2 games in a row, made it to 3 finally. And they're just on the map now, and they got that target on their back. And the playoffs are going to be tough. There's no one we can't beat. We could honestly win the Super Bowl this year, which sounds crazy, but they definitely could win the Super Bowl this year. It's not going to be easy. We're going to find out. There's so many things that could happen. We could still end up with the number 1 seed. No matter what, we're going to be in the top 4 seeds, though, regardless of what we do since we clinched the division. And now it's just a matter of who we're going to match up with. Personally, I'd like to see either the Raiders or the Chargers. Obviously, I'm nervous of Bill Belichick. The Colts, I think Frank Reich's a very good coach. And Taylor, they'll pound that. But, we can beat all of them. And we play the Patriots. I think if we get up on Mac Jones, that'll put them in a tough spot because all they want to do is ground and pound. And you can make the same argument with the Colts. And the Raiders, I think, would just get crushed. The Chargers, that's a wild card. Obviously, I know Herbert's a big talent, huge stud. And just so you guys on Twitter world and everyone understands, I understand Herbert is a good talent. He's a great cannon arm and tall and all that kind of stuff. I'm just saying for whatever it is, to me, Joe Burrow has it. It's the ability to make those around him better. He's one of the guys, there's no way I can picture Herbert dancing in the locker room after the game. And that kind of attitude's electrifying. Burrow just takes command. It's crazy. Listen, the Bengals have had 2 league MVPs, Kenny Anderson, Boomer Esiason, and no disrespect to you guys, but that feeling that when you're watching a game and it doesn't matter the score, and you're like, man, these dudes could come back. It's not over. I just didn't have it with those guys, and I love them. I mean, Kenny Anderson it's my idol. Look, got even his jersey on right now. I love Kenny Anderson. But, honestly, I got there towards the end of his career. Being down a couple touchdowns, but against the Chiefs, down 14 points, 28-14, it's like, but you just have that feeling with Joey B. It's crazy, man. I love it. It's the best feeling. So I really think it's going to be a Bengal-Packers Super Bowl, which is going to be nuts if that happens, But I'll go into more details. 1 week at a time. When it comes to this weekend against Cleveland, I'm not a fan of resting anybody. I say we just keep going. There's always a big debate, and I'm one that sides with Belichick. I think he's definitely proved his worth. I'd really, that was very dangerous to see. Let me finish my Belichick thought. The whole idea of deferring the kickoff anytime we win it so we can get it in the second half, that's a Belichick idea, And I believe that he also is against resting his starters before the playoffs. I think Burrow is hot right now. This whole team is hot. Let's just keep it going. I know what you're thinking. Let's guard against injuries and all that, but I say we put the pedal to the metal, play for number 1 seed. You don't know, number 2 seed. But the bye week, it could happen. Miami's going to play New England. I mean, I don't know which it is. They're playing tomato cans. Basically, the Titans, I think, are playing the Houston Texans and the other guys. Who are they? The Chiefs are playing some bums. I think they're playing the Raiders. No. They're the other guys. The Chiefs. Oh, the Broncos. Broncos, hey, they got a good secondary. They could get lucky there. You never know. So it's going to be, there's still a lot to watch. Still a lot to root for. And it's going to be great, man. As for the trip, it was fantastic. Like I said, there was one embarrassing thing, man. Joe Mixon, as you know, my son got me online with him on Instagram. I asked my man if he would sign this right here. And he was on Instagram. He said he would. My man, look at that. And I was like, yo, Joe Mixon, you said you'd sign my cutout. My man came right next to me, played Rochambeau with this kid, which is good, man. It's a kid. I'm an old man. That is kind of embarrassing, but this thing to me, I'm going to have this forever, forever. This is going to be at my estate. This is my prized possession, man. And I'm going to get all the Bengal legends to sign this. I'm coming. I want Anderson, Boomer, Collinsworth, Ocho, TJ, Willie, Munoz. I'm going after all of them, man, to sign this thing, and I'm going to have this. I'm going to live another 54 years as the plan, so I want to pass that heirloom on to my little Bengal grandkids or whatever running around. But, all right, let's get ready to rumble. They'll be back in practice this week. Zach Taylor was emotional. Love seeing that. He's very happy. But, yeah, I was going to talk about that goal line, man. That thing had me nervous. That was tricky. You know, I would have been happier if they just kneeled it, ran the clock out, and it just seemed like an accident. It seemed like we almost screwed up and didn't even end up with a field goal. Thank God we got the penalty. And for the guys that are complaining about the penalties, that Travis Kelce pass interference seemed a little ticky-tacky to me as well. So goes around, comes around. But, hey, the Chiefs are definitely going to want revenge and a rematch. So it's going to be hyped up, man. I just think I like Burrow the second time he plays a team compared to the first time. I'll be shocked if they single Jamar Chase again, I'll tell you that much. But first things first, let's see who our opponent is. I can't wait. And then it's just going to be nerves. But do you doubt it? Do you doubt we're going to get that playoff victory? Because I do not. So, all right, this is it. Joey B, the man, pulled it off year 2, which is unbelievable. And wait till he has an off season to work out. You ever think of that? First year was COVID. Second year, blew out knee. Man, imagine they all work together and we actually get some more offensive line weapons. We got to shore that offensive line up. People are all over us about that. 51 sacks, that's a ton. But I'm going to do some research on that because I'm curious to see if possibly – is he looking down the field longer? Is he holding the ball a little bit longer? The guy makes plays. Sometimes he's trying to make moves here and there. So how many actual sacks are Joe Burrow's fault compared to other quarterbacks? That's going to take a PFF subscription. But whatever, man. Let's just enjoy it. Soak this in. This is so much better than the last 5 years of the season being over by now. We're back in the playoffs. And we know what happened back in 2016. Oh, speaking of CTE, Antonio Brown, man. Listen, the guy, without a doubt, has got CTE. So you can either feel bad for the guy now or when something tragic happens, and hopefully they try to get him some help or something to help that dude out. But anyway, protect Joe. I can't wait to find out who we're playing. All right, so be sure to subscribe, tell a friend. Bring the crew. All right, thanks for watching. Houday. Protect Joe. Talk to you soon.